Welcome back, everyone. He's Ray Ferraro. My name is James Cebulski. We are so excited to bring you all the action here on EA Sports tonight. Detroit's been excellent on this road trip, which comes to an end tonight.
I don't know if they could have thought it would be as good as it has been here over the stretch of this trip. They have had excellent contributions across the lineup. I've loved the way they've played.
Two teams hungry for 2 points, and we are ready to drop the puck. The Red Wings start with possession as we are now underway. And he slides it quickly to Howe. That goes off the stick.
Well, after that hit, he's slowly working. Oh, there's going to be a penalty on this play here, James.
Penalty coming up here as the play is stopped. Looks like tripping the call.
Sometimes they're lazy, sometimes they're just bad luck.
Detroit's man advantage unit will take to the ice for the first time tonight.
What a great opportunity to get the first strike on the board. Scoreless game, you go on the power play. You want to attack this. You can change the way the game looks in the next 2 minutes.
Moves it to Chelios. Nice pass. Point shot. Comes up with the stop. And now he angles it across to Coffey. Great reflexes. Another save.
Lindsay's going to try and shake this off and get back into the game, but he took a heavy hit there. Lindsay's not going to be able to go here. He's headed down the tunnel with a little bit of hitch in his giddy-up. That's some kind of leg injury.
We'll try to get you an update as soon as possible on his status for the rest of the game. And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. Back on a stick now. Here comes the pushback.
Howe's ready to go. Apparently, the other guy doesn't want anything to do with him.
Slides. He scores! A short-handed marker.
I don't think the penalty killers ever really looked for a shorty, but if the opportunity's there, now they're more aggressive than they've ever been. What patience. He holds the puck, moves it to his forehand, and fires it past the goaltender.
The North Stars have jumped out to an early 1-0 lead here. Quick start, mission accomplished, Ray.
If the fans were just thinking they were going to watch along, well, they're jazzed now. They've got the early lead, and they're up on their feet.
He got rocked.
That hurts me. What a solid hit.
Wow. Here's a chance. Fires the wrist shot. Gets a stick on it. Slides it over with pace to Hedman. And it's a quick pass to Howe. Centered out in front. Stones him in front.
He's sharp on that one. Nowhere to go for the puck.
And on the heels of that big hit, he's being called out.
Burns isn't too interested in this challenge. He just turns away. Hobbling his way over to the bench after being banged up on this last shift. He's going to need some help from the training staff.
Lays into the body on the play. There's the whistle from the linesman calling an offside. We're still in the early stages of this period. We've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. Carbonos won the draw. Quick feed to Carbonneau. Pokes it away to stay on the attack. Detroit's got a hold of it against the wall.
You can hear that hit from where I'm standing.
He scores!
Well, they've been hoping that the extra work they've done on the power play would help them capitalize. They do a nice job there. Bang play. The goalie's not going to catch up to this one, James. He's looking behind the net where the puck is. Everybody else forgets about what's in front of the net. That's the dangerous player.
And play resumes as the puck is dropped.
Power play by number 12, Sid Abel.
Puck scooped up by Gretzky. Carrying the puck deep inside his own end.
Time of the goal, 2 minutes, 50.
And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. Ahead of steam now towards the front and makes the save.
Oh, you're not going to get a better chance than that, but the goalkeeper does a great job.
Toronto's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Along the half wall with the puck. Slides it quickly to Dion. Oh, big time use of physicality on that one.
Now that thing sounded like a car crash when those two guys came together. He took the bad end of that hit. Now he needs some help at the bench.
Keeps hold of the puck. And he slides it quickly to Robitaille. Sends a pass over. Puck picked up by Chelios. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Larionov. Oh, he rocked him!
Yeah, sending a message early there, James. He gets the body contact.
Receives the pass. Detroit's got the puck along the wall. Just a simple save by Plante. Over the line they come. Chelios works the puck in his own zone. Sends it over to Larionov. Can't get it to go. Moves it over to Ovechkin. With some momentum driving towards the net. And that one's turned away.
The shooter's right in the guts of the ice, but the goalie squares up, spreads out, and makes the save.
And now it's grabbed by Roberts. Detroit's got the puck in their own end. From the right side, takes the pass. Tries to get the puck to Hull. That's a solid hit. Laying the body. And now he tries to get it across to Datsuk. Burns gains the zone. A chance in front, and he totally whiffs on it. Grabbed along the boards by Weber. Read it perfectly and breaks up the play. And down he goes as the puck goes free. Looks to get the puck over to Howe. Taken by Howe. The North Stars gain possession along the wall. Tries to get the puck over to Solani. They've got numbers. Great defensive effort with the stick. And now it's over to Shanahan. And that's picked off. And that brings the first period to an end where we are tied up at 1.
Limited edition team prints are available tonight at your team store. Get yours before they're all gone.
And as both teams head to their respective rooms, 2 more periods still to come. We're looking forward to it here on EA Sports.
Noticed a little conversation around the visitors' bench, and it turns out that injured player is not going to be back.
Some unfortunate news for them, which is going to cause some interesting line juggling here going forward. Second period now underway. We'll see how much longer this thing stays tied. Ray, we've already got 20 minutes under our belt here. What are your thoughts of this one so far?
Toronto's got to get on their horse a little bit here, James. They really haven't generated much in the way of shots on goal yet.
Handles the puck. Big hit. And that goes off a player in front.
Well, that's the end of his shift. Man, James, he took a huge hit. Slowly getting himself to the bench where he can get tended to by the trainer.
The Red Wings get a hold of it. And now he moves it to Datsuk. Takes the puck at the point. Quick pass to Hull. And now he moves it quickly to Medano. And that's picked off in front. Pushes it across to Robitaille. Here's a chance on the doorstep. Hull's on top of that one for a whistle.
A little bit of traffic starting to form around the net. Howe's been in some discomfort since he took this hit. A clean hit right through the body.
More than half the period left to play. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Nice start winning the draw here inside the offensive zone. Well, he's calling him out now. And he was slowed up. Hooking looks to be the call as the official's arm goes up in the air.
Murphy's looking around for somebody to fight. He's going to have to go and fill the dance card somewhere else.
Toronto sending their power play unit out for the first time tonight.
This is why you have meetings in the morning. You look at video of the penalty killers. You try to establish what their tendencies are going to be. Push the penalty killers into some place they're not comfortable.
Moves the puck across to Roberts. Roberts plays it against the boards. And scores! And the deadlock is broken!
Well, what a crushing goal to give up. But the other guys worked hard for it. They pressed the play, and now they've got the lead. He's in the bumper position in the middle of the slot. They move the puck around and find him in the middle, and he makes no mistake.
Toronto's jumped out to a one-goal lead here in the second.
Breaking the tie was critical. Now you can play in front and try and dictate the pace of the game.
And makes the save.
Time of the goal, 6 minutes, 45 seconds.
Detroit's been the busier team offensively with way more shots on goal, but they still trail in the second. The frozen biscuits dropped, and we are back underway here. Slides the puck over. Here's a short pass to Beliveau. Scores!
Quickly, 2 goals in right around 90 seconds.
That sure changes things here on the ice.
Yeah, the game has completely been turned upside down. Once he gets in nose-to-nose with the goaltender, you're always trying to sell the shot. If you're going to deke it, he goes to the forehand and puts it away.
Make their way back to center ice here with now a 2-goal lead in the second.
Nice to pad the 1-goal lead. They've played well, and now they've earned this spot in the game.
On the attack along the boards. Moves it quickly over to Medano. One-on-one with the goaltender. That's using the body on the block. Belivau's carrying it ahead. Big play inside the defensive zone. Skates in behind the cage. Moves it to Matthews. Fires it on net, and he stands tall in goal. Here in the back half of this period, Toronto's really controlled the pace of play these last few minutes, leading by 2. Quick feed to Medano. Yzerman's got it in the offensive zone.
He's down on the ice. Their trainer is already standing on top of the boards. It looks like he's going to come over and help him as soon as they blow this down. Yzerman's still trying to shake off the effects of this hit. He really took a thump there. Yzerman's left the bench, and aided by one of the training staff, he's gone down the tunnel towards the locker room. Looks like it's some kind of head injury.
We'll see if we can try to get an update as soon as possible here as this game goes on. Loose puck battle along the boards. And it's freed up over to his teammate with a nice kick pass. Sends the pass over. Quick pass to Howe. Now a quick pass to Howe. And now he angles it across to Larionov. Gets it to the other point, and he's going after him here.
Bufflin's done everything here except pull the other guy's gloves off.
There's the whistle stopping the play and get a better sense of what happened down there.
Larionov's going to try and shake this off and get back into the game, but he took a heavy hit there.
Here in the dying moments of this period, crowd's been into this one right from the get-go. It's 3-1. Puck is dropped, and we are back underway. Takes the pass from the left wing. And a stick in the lane ends that threat.
He just got rattled by that big hit. Slowly, he's kind of meandering to the bench. They got to get the door open for him and help him get into the bench to get looked at.
Here's a short pass to Howe. Scores!
A quick flick of the wrist, and that snapshot beats the goaltender. He's in the low slot. He doesn't have much time to think about it.
Detroit's got a chance to change the complexion of this game now with that one.
Yeah, get one. Now they're within one. Don't take a step back. Push forward. Look for the equalizer.
Feeds the puck to Datsuk. Great duck. Gloves are off. We got a challenge.
Howe's ready to go. Apparently, the other guy doesn't want anything to do with him.
Moves it quickly over to Howe. And that one's broken up. Now over to Robitaille. Here's a chance. Right in front. And with just seconds to spare, they get a goal here to close things out.
You got to look at it from both ways. That's a real kick in the pants for the team that gave up the goal. But what a boost of energy for them to score this late in the period.
Toronto's goal here late in the second has to take a ton of wind out of the sails from their opposition here.
I don't see how it couldn't. You're only one down. You feel pretty good about yourself. Now you're down 2. It's a pretty tough spot to be. Gretzky's not going to be able to return to the game. Just got word from the PR department. He's out for the night.
All right, thanks very much for the update, Mr. Ferraro, and we'll see how things are impacted here with the line juggling going forward. Moves it to Datsuk. Shot! And he comes up with it. And he slides it quickly to Lidstrom. What a stop!
After the first stop, he's in good position to make a second.
Sends the pass down low. Feeds it down low. Well, a challenge being laid here.
Bufflin's looking around for somebody to fight. He's going to have to go and fill the dance card somewhere else. He's slowly working his way to the bench. Somebody's got to get the door open for him. He's going to need some help.
And he takes a shot. Makes the save. Takes the feed in a whole lot of trouble. Move to the middle. Another stop by the goaltender.
No time to take a breath. He made that first stop, and then the puck turns around on him again. Datsuk's been in some discomfort since he took this hit. A clean hit right through the body. Detroit's a skater short. Their player who was injured earlier will not be back tonight.
Thanks very much for the update, Ray. Puck is dropped and we are back underway. Quick feed to Carbonneau. Slides the puck ahead to Roberts. Here they are on the attack. Here comes the pushback. Picked up along the wall by Modano.
Murphy's done everything here except pull the other guy's gloves off. Oh, that's going to be a penalty. They're going to have to call that.
Shanahan's going off for hooking.
Even though he's going to argue this, I mean, there's nothing to argue about. His stick gets across the player's midsection. It's a penalty.
And it's a quick pass to Beliveau.
6 minutes, 17 seconds.
Beliveau sliding the puck behind the net. The backhand, he scores!
Add that power play goal to the earlier one. They've really done well with the extra man here. Once you get the goalie down, you better not give him another chance. The shooter sticks this right up into the top of the net. Perfect goal.
Stars continue to rack up the goals here in this third period.
They can do no wrong. It doesn't seem to matter who's on the ice. They're the better team.
While the centers are jammed up, nice job by the winger to steal the puck. Makes a move and the puck hucks away from him.
We used to call this the tic-tac kaboom. Nice move, but...
He scores! There's the hat trick, and here come the hats.
Man, it is loud in here. The guys jumped up on the bench as soon as that third goal went into the net. No way sometimes for the goalie to catch up to the pass. It's too quick. It's one-timed into the net.
And it looks like the hockey equivalent of going to the bullpen is happening here as they're going to change goaltenders.
He can't get over to the bench quick enough. Now he can get rid of that mask, throw in a ball hat, wrap a towel around his neck, and try and relax. This has been a rotten night for him.
Toronto's all too aware there's no mercy rule in hockey. They continue to apply the pressure.
No, they're laying a beating on these guys now. It may be time to lay back just a bit.
Oh, that was violent.
That's a big hit, and it jars you right to the core when you get hit like that. This has been a pretty tough shift for him, banged up in the middle of it. Now he's got to hobble his way to the bench. Hopefully they get the door open and he can get in and get some help from the trainer.
Passes on over to Goudreau. With possession along the wall. Detroit's got control of it now from their own end. They've got numbers. It's a 2-on-1. And that's blocked away. Bufflin swooping in on the attack. Puck grab by Carbonneau. Roberts looks around. Pass across to Abel. Quick pass to Chelios. Hammers it. And the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. The North Stars take possession in the neutral zone. And there's the save.
It's another sold-out game. The team would like to thank you for your overwhelming support.
Modano's still trying to shake off the effects of this hit. He really took a thump there.
Detroit's failed to convert on scoring opportunities, and lots of them here in this third period. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. The Red Wings look to start the transition game. From one end of the blue line to the other. Comes up with the steal. Trying to shake the defender. He's in! Oh! Fantastic ball!
It's really kind of cool to think about how many decisions you have in about 2.5 seconds. He's on the breakaway. Now he looks where the goalie's standing, whether the goalie's backing up, whether he's going faster than the goaltender, and he laid the deke on, and he doesn't miss.
Toronto's having a lot of fun out there tonight, but Ray, I can imagine it's a different story on the other side of the bench.
Yeah, half the guys out here are having fun. The other...
Well, that'll get a response.
Well, after that hit, he's slowly working his way to the bench.
They're gonna go.
You lay a hit like that on a star player, I think you expect that somebody's coming after you, and here they come.
Oh, and down to the ice he goes.
That's the end of that spirited bout. Not much doubt who the winner is of this fight. Watch it, and now listen.
And the crowd back alive here inside the stadium. Detroit's had more shots on goal, but yet they've run into a hot goalie. They trail late in this third period. This neutral zone faceoff set to go, and we are back underway. Hammers a shot, denies him with the save. Up the neutral zone now. And he slides it quickly to Howe. That's a great heads-up play to break up the pass.
It's hard not to take a chance when you're behind in the game. He turns that puck over, trying to make something out of nothing.
Takes the feed. Shot comes up with the stop. Handles the pass from his goalie. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Puts it on net, and that sails over the net.
No, he's got to get that on target. That's a scoring chance, and he doesn't even make the goaltender make a save.
Puck dumped in. Detroit's gained possession along the boards. Moves the puck. Lowers the boom with that hit. Into the corner. Move to the middle, and that one's broken up. Picks up the puck in his own end. Directs it on over to Ovechkin. Puts the puck on net, just wide. Detroit's got the puck along the wall. Levels him with the hit. Right to the middle. Here's a shot. The double G in the house. The great glove save.
Howe's been looking for a way off the ice for a little bit of time on this shift. He was injured somewhere in the midst of it. He wants to get off the ice.
Detroit's running out of time. They need to find a goal here quickly as they trail late in the third. It is all over. Bilbo's hat trick leads the way in the victory, Ray.
Got himself into good position to shoot the puck tonight. He was in front of the net. He was a dangerous player all night long. In the meantime and in between time, he's Ray, I'm James. Good night.